Where's the mysteriousness that's supposed to happen? Where's the curiosity? Where's all of the things that we should be playing into this game so we can be winning? A lot of these guys that are pulling girls, what do you notice? They don't try. They don't do nothing. They don't validate. They don't tell the girl how they want them, how they're fine. You never get a good night from her. You never get, oh, how was your day? I hope your day was good. You don't even get a GN. But yet you always want to give her the good night, beautiful, good night. Oh, I'll talk to you in the morning. What are you doing? That's validating. What is up, my BBossBaddies and my bad man fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today I am going to be talking about stop validating women. Oh my goodness, I should have had this video out. I don't know why it took so long, but yes, it's that time. Make sure you go and pledge onto my Patreon to get extra videos, more content, behind the scenes, personal life, and all that good stuff you will never see on YouTube. So validating female can be so many different things. I think a lot of times when people think of validating, they just think of likes, more like social media, and they think of just compliments. When it comes down to validating females, anytime you are boosting her ego, you are putting it in her head to feel better, to feel good, she knows from you validating, she has you on her side. And when you're on her side, that's you liking her, wanting her, you know, giving her attention. You're willing to do this and that. That is when you're validating a female. So any action that you are doing to cause that, to make her believe that, is you validating. So I'm going to kind of get into some basics, break some stuff down, and then, yeah, we'll just have a nice little discussion like always. So let's start with social media. Since social media seems to be the one that everybody typically knows, we might as well just start with that. When it comes down to social media, if you do not know already, when you are validating a female, all you have to do is give her likes and then continue. Now, I only say continue because obviously it's typical for a guy to like a picture. If you're already following her and you like a picture, it's not you validating for real. She has a whole lot of other guys doing the same thing, okay? And also that are still in a relationship that you might post something like that has nothing to really do with your body, or it could be something you just bought and he likes it. That's not validating. But when you decide to like her picture more than once, that's you just validating. I see a lot of guys that go and like 4 or 5 pictures. You don't have to do any of that. If you don't get the attention already, if she doesn't seek you out, especially if you slid in the DMs, which that's another form of validating. If she already didn't give you any attention from just you liking a picture, giving her a follow, she didn't like yours back, what are you even continuing to go on and do that for? You're becoming desperate, right? That's what happens. So let's go back to social media when you're giving her likes. And then you go on to the next step of dropping the comments. I'm just telling you guys straight up, 2 things that you can take from that is you just look like you were the one that really wants her. You know, you're confirming that you're interested. You can't be doing that because at the end, that's when she knows again that she has the control. If you are just doing anything to make her feel comfortable, to make her feel like she's secured, then you're validating. So if you decide to tell her you look good, she knows she looks good. Not only that, you're going to be number 10, 20, 200 that's saying that. And then on top of that, you don't get no attention back, but she just got the attention from you. Where's the mysteriousness that's supposed to happen? Where's the curiosity? Where's all of the things that we should be playing into this game so we can be winning? If you're not doing any of that, what is going to take place? She's going to have control still. That's how it goes. You guys, you can kill so many egos with letting them know nothing. And what's crazy is you don't hear girls validating guys, but that can actually happen. If you can just get to the point where you don't tell them nothing, how you feel, all this stuff, then watch how she comes and tells you, oh, you know, I was really feeling you. Oh, I see you don't really want to let me know how you felt about that, but, you know, I enjoyed myself. Something like that. Like now she has to feel like she has to do something. That's because you haven't did nothing. Before I even get into validating, if you get to the point where she's actually validating you too, it's because there was some interest in the beginning. You guys, I know, like I tell you guys, if you're lacking somewhere, then fill it with something else. But sometimes you guys do have to remember, if she's not attracted to you, if she doesn't go back to you, if she's not trying, no effort, none of that, then it's not meant to be. And not only that, she's not for you. And lastly, she's not interested at all. There's not much you can do. You just have to move on to the next and just have your pride and know your worth. That's it. That's really what you can take from that. But moving forward, back to validating, you guys have to also remember that if you're going to be taking girls out, if you're going to be around a girl, you're always trying to make the first move, That's validating. Stop validating. Stop trying to make everything happen first from your end. I give you guys so many videos preaching to you guys about you guys need to stop trying to do everything when women are becoming more powerful. I'm not here against women. I'm not. How could I be? I'm a woman myself. Of course, there's stuff I disagree with, but I'm telling you guys at this point, when I see so many guys that are losing, they can't win with women, it actually discourages me, because I'm like, if you guys only understood what it took and what you guys simply need to stop doing, which is not a lot at all. And it starts with stop validating. If you stop validating, if you stop giving the compliments all the time, the simple basic stuff that they tell you to do. And I hear a lot of guys tell me, oh, they're alpha, I'm an alpha male. But yet you guys are always liking the same girl's pictures multiple times. Yet you're always giving the compliments. And even if you just do it once, it's still validating. A lot of these guys that are pulling girls, what do you notice? They don't try. They don't do nothing. They don't validate. They don't tell the girl how they want them, how they're fine, how they look, all this good stuff about them, because they have game. That's the biggest thing you have to take. When you have no game, you will validate females. You will think that you complimenting them, you trying to talk to them, you approaching them, giving them this and that, telling them that what you want to do next is you helping yourself out, but it's you showing that you have no game. And not only that, you don't have no game, but you think validating is going to be the reason why you get her. It doesn't take much for you to get a girl. You would understand why this game is so easy. Stop validating females to the point where I told you their ego gets even blown higher. A lot of guys are already coming to her. If you could just stop telling her good night all the time, leave her hanging one night and say, I was busy, I forgot. You validating is literally always just trying to give her that comfort when she doesn't give you no comfort. And let's go back to that. Let's say you never get a good night from her. You never get, oh, how was your day? I hope your day was good. Good night. I'll talk to you in the morning. You never get nothing. You don't even get a GN. A GN. You don't even get a GN. But yet you always want to give her the good night. Good night, beautiful. Good night. I'll talk to you in the morning. Good night. Good night. What are you doing? That's validated. Look how desperate you can easily look. Anytime a woman feels she has the upper hand because of the things that you did, the things that you said, is you validating her. That's why when you're not doing nothing, you're not going out of your way, you're not forcing it and pushing it, then you're not validating. If you're the man that keeps validating over and over, it's just you looking even more foolish. And you guys have to understand that there's nothing that's going to get you anywhere from you doing that. At some point, she might just get sick and tired of you and tell you straight up, leave me alone. Why are you still complimenting? Or she could be the nice one that says, oh, thank you, all the time. But there's nothing that moves forward. What do you guys notice? You keep validating, you keep giving compliments, all of this stuff, but yet it never gets nowhere because there's no interest there. Forcing things is part of validating. Trying to show and prove so much is part of validating. Whatever you do is going to be part of validating. Instead of you going out of your way all the time, you always showing how you feel or trying to make something work, you have to understand the girl feels like, oh, I can just sit back and let this happen. Either she's used to it or she just has that much confidence in herself. And that's the part that you guys have to break down, or you have to give it to yourself. If you can give yourself the amount of confidence that these females have in themselves because they hear all the time, because they keep getting validated, who would be winning? You would be winning. And it's not even about you not giving yourself confidence. But if you had the type of mentality that, oh my goodness, I can get somebody else if I don't get this woman, then who will be winning? You will be winning. Validating is no point to it. Only time I say people should validate if you guys are both in an equal relationship, if you guys are really, really together. Yeah, you can hear guys all the time tell you, oh, don't validate, don't do this. But there's a whole nother level of dating when you actually find somebody. There's a whole nother game. But at this point, when you guys are not even taking anybody serious, just at the beginning stages, and you keep getting pushed away, you keep getting girls that don't want you, not interested, get annoyed by you, don't text you back, all of that is because you are validated. And if you don't get no results, you don't get no girls at the end, who cares? You still have your purpose to get done, or you're already working on your purpose. You have so much that you can take that you have for yourself. I'm gonna finish this video off with is like, when I got to the point where I was so happy being single, man, I used to be the type, let me just say it like this, I used to be the type to always want to be in a relationship. I used to be like, oh, I can't be single, I don't want to be single, it's not my thing, I like having a partner. And then I got so close to myself on my purpose, started doing my own thing, wasn't talking to nobody, showing anybody attention. I was just not interested in that. But yet I have so many people trying to talk. When I got into a relationship, I was just like, wow, even if I was to get out of this relationship today, I still have myself and I have so much that I worked on, worked for, have so much purpose in this life that I have accomplished already, and I'm going to continue to do. You don't take an L ever if you are working on yourself, if you're about yourself. You can't take an L ever with any female. Okay, so I hope this video helped you guys out, and if it did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you follow me on my social media, and of course, lastly, make sure you check out my Patreon, and you guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.